I welcome you to part 3 of the National Dialogue. If I have to take you through the memory lane and tackled two issues which have become a nightmare, or rather which have made Kenya experience a nightmare after every 5 years. I discuss about the importance of having a strong opposition party, the importance of having an office of the opposition leader, and then I also discussed about the representatives which we have as a country vis-a-vis other various parts of the world, like Texas, like USA in general, China, and even UK. And I discussed at length that the number in Kenya, the representatives in Kenya are overwhelming, and if we really look at it critically, there isn't much value which they had. That is why it become more of a wonder of absurdity for people to imagine of creating more constituencies and creating more counties in Kenya, when the resources are very wanting. Now today, I'm going to look at part 3 of the winner take it all. Winner take it all is a big problem in our country. Winner take it all is a big problem after every 5 years, there is a big problem because of the winner take it all. Let us also bear in mind those people, the second largest party, which is many times is the opposition. The difference between the government and the opposition, it's very marginal. Now, this big number of those Kenyans who voted for the opposition party is not a small number. These are Kenyans who are also taxpayers, and so you cannot take them for granted. So now, when the elections are being won, so what happens to this other group which has lost? This other group and invested so much. Many have taken millions to sponsor their candidates. And not only sponsoring their candidates, even to sponsor themselves. But now things have gone south. So now what happens? Because now when the person wins, let's say the office of the president, he has got a bigger latitude to give, to reward his faithful people with different positions. Now today, in this video, I want to address the question, how do you solve the problem of the winner take it all in Kenya? Because you address the issue of the opposition leader, the issue of representatives, the issue of winner take it all, no matter how many meetings we are going to have, we are going to get into the same problem after every 5 years. It will be a circus. It will be something akin to a merry-go-round. Now, how do we solve this issue of winner take it all? And I'm going to highlight the measures, and I've been pointed these measures in my book, which have been pointed, called The Broken Promise, which came to the market in 2019, a book which traces the Kenyans' socio-political journey from 1963 to the present. It highlights the dynamics, the challenges Kenya as a nation has gone through. The way Kenyans have been taken advantage by the politicians since independence. Many times, even when it comes to voting, the electorates are aware that it will be just a game of the musical chairs. It will just replacing this person with the other, but the operation still remain the same. The behavior of politicians is still the same, and that is why I pinpointed in my 2 previous videos about opposition leader and the issue of representatives. I said you can only be sure politicians that they are telling you the truth when they tell you the sky is blue and the Pope is a Catholic. Now, one of the measures which you can take, which the country can take, is to have measures to dilute the winner take it all. We have to come up with measures which is going to tackle that problem. Secondly, we have to have changes in the systems that promotes greater inclusivity. What do I mean by greater inclusivity? What I mean by greater inclusivity, you find that with the winner take it all, some people feel marginalized. There are some ethnic groups in Kenya which feel they are not a part of Kenya. So please, we should address this, and it cannot be addressed as long as we have got the winner take it all in place. Now, there is the aspect of also creating dialogue between the candidates and the IEBC. Have an honest dialogue. Have an open dialogue. And in this dialogue, I mean, your ideas should not be selfish, should not be wasted. Look at the future. Your ideas should go beyond your time and your life on this earth. The other point is broadening the space at the top. If you look at the pyramid, in terms of the political structure, the president is at the top. And we see the problem is at the apex. People don't have mandamano because of MPs or because of MCAs, but the problem is because they did not click that top seat, the seat of the president. Because they know once you get the seat of the president, you have got a wider area of dishing goodies to your favorites. So what am I suggesting? I'm suggesting that we should do something at the top. How do you do something at the top? You can just create some positions at the top. You can even have 2 deputy presidents. You can have a prime minister. And you can have even 2 or 3 deputy prime ministers. And also creating other spaces so that the people who lost the opposition can also feel at home. So that they also feel that they are part and parcel of the Kenyan community. So please, let us try to look and see what we can do at the top. The top is at the apex, not down. Then we can also come with measures to devolve the functions of the president. Because as it stands, although the Constitution 2010 devolved a lot of powers of the president, still the president wields a lot of power and is more of an imperial president. More devolution need to be done to make people, to make even the opposition feel at ease. And finally, I'm suggesting it is the high time Kenya should have a national dialogue. Kenya should have a national conference where they discuss a way forward on how to tackle this problem of the winner take it all. I hope this is going to give you a food for thought, and you can get more in my book, The Broken Promise by Mutea Rukwaru. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you.